Guys,
Wee.
Welcome to Stealthy Elf Productions. Wee. We're about to play a little bit of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. My name is David. I'm going to be your GM. But before we hop in, let's do a quick round of hellos to our players. You can hear God's excited for this one. Let's start with Pim.
What up? I am Hannah. I am playing Pim, Mimi and Eckle. And you can find me here on Sandsea. You can also find me over on the Unearthed Inheritance sister campaign to this one. Yeah.
Next. All right. Nigel.
Yep, Nigel playing Luna. You find me in the same places as Hannah, and hoping to survive this session very much. So. All right.
Max.
I am Max, playing as Editor tonight.
Content warning.
Yeah, content warning indeed. And what was I going to say? I don't even know anymore. It totally threw off my vibe. But
what's your favorite color?
anyways, hashtag blessed. I'm going to make it out of this. I don't know about everybody else, though. I got one.
He decided. We know from now. And finally, for possibly his last session, Lycus. I'm just playing, man.
Hello, everybody.
haven't
For the
voted on
besides
that.
the Rikas, you can call me Ollie, or like is the Stratus Captain. Undying Captain of the Merry Folk, I'll have you know.
Well said.
And yes, I am on the very doorstep of death. We are playing cards on the porch. So, it's gonna be a close one. But, don't worry. You can help by subscribing. We're just 6 people away from 100. So,
That's right.
join us.
That one.
We have fun. Come have fun with us.
Come have fun with us. And guys, as I mentioned, I'm going to be your GM this evening. My name is David. You can catch me here as the GM of Sandsea Saga, as well as the GM of Unearthed Inheritance. You can also catch me when we play some Terabachia. I play an electric cowboy named Jin. You can also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play Whistle, the Hobgoblin Fighter, in the Known Realms Telesh campaign. And who knows? Maybe you see me in some other places. All right, guys. I'm nervous.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh,
We
okay.
can't put it off any longer, guys. Here we go.
We just gotta do it.
This is it. So,
Like,
we are returning.
guy.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't have a big recap for you today. We're returning to the Misteel Savannah on the continent of Histaeria, where the waters have been siphoned away from the world by some aliens. In this savannah, there is a group of gnolls known as the Nation that have basically taken over control. Some of the other denizens of the savannah, the centaurs and the terraphants, telepathic elephants, were basically displaced by the gnolls and their rise to power, by the rise of the Nation. And now, you all encountered a tribe of centaurs and their terraphant escorts, and to rekindle their lost hope that there's still good in the world, that a future can be rebuilt, you all lit a bonfire that rose high into the sky, and it uplifted the spirits of all the terraphants and the centaurs as you celebrated deep into the night. Well, what would be night? It's perpetually daylight in this part of the world right now. The thing is, though, that column of smoke didn't just uplift spirits. It also acted as a signal that caught the attention of the Nation. Their Juggernaut, a ginormous tank, has rolled up on your camp. It is basically constructed out of the hulls of 3 ships on top of giant metallic treads, and it's also got a ginormous cannon. And it's been a brutal battle thus far between your ship, the Oka's Will, and the Juggernaut, but you all managed to close the distance and send a boarding party in for plan, I don't know, pick a letter of the alphabet. And as part of that plan, now you are all on the ship, and you have come into conflict with the vessel's captain, a large 3-headed gnoll, who has thus far done his utmost to beat the living shit out of Lycus. His goal, as you all know, is to kill your captain, in hopes that it would make the rest of you surrender. Well, the merry folk of the Oka's Will seem to have something to say about that. And we are going to pick up here in the central deck. You guys have just caused this gnoll to retreat back to the innards of its ship. You have frightened it. You have burned it. You have stabbed it. And you have surrounded it. Lycus playing cards with death on the porch, while the rest of you have come face to face with his, thus far, twice killer. Let's get into it. We're going to start off the combat right now with Lycus. You are up first, my friend. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go down the stairway a little bit to get away from line of sight from the gnolls, because I don't want one of these punk asses to shoot me dead.
That would just be sad.
Yeah, I deserve a bigger death than that.
I got you.
I don't want to be in. I
got
don't
you.
want to be. I don't want to be directly in the room because I'm also not gonna fuck with this guy right now. So just like halfway up the stairs, enough that I can hear him and he can hear me.
Got it. Yeah, you can get right behind Pim.
Hello. Are you there?
I'm then going to. What did you say we did to him? We burned him.
And
We
frightened
frightened
him.
him.
Yeah.
It's burned and frightened.
And
You
now I'm
covered
gonna
him in
bully
oil.
him.
And now you're gonna build him. Okay.
God, this sounds like a standard night after the bar.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
It's just Saturday.
Welcome to the American College Society experience.
I'm gonna use Beaumont to lower his will if I can.
To lower his will. Okay.
I believe that's what it does, right?
I don't know. Pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Penalty is -2.
If it works.
If it works. Okay, Bonmont. Yeah, here we go.
It works.
An insightful clue.
So, from below, from the stairs, I yell out to him, Captain Fool, you thought taking me down would stop your loss here? It doesn't matter if I die, it doesn't matter if any of us die. The people on this ship, the Mirror Crew, they have experienced freedom, real freedom, since this world died, and they're not gonna give that shit up. They're gonna bomb you straight to hell. The only thing that's gonna stop them is if we tell them to. So kill us if you want, but you're not getting out of here alive. Bitch.
I was waiting for it. I knew something
Gotta
was
add
happening.
that last little
Oh
bit.
man. Well said.
Like triple bitch.
Do I make a? Oh, it's against the will. You make a check, a diplomacy check against its will DC.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
I have good
well
diplomacy,
said. And
thank
you
you.
know what? Hey, Lycus, first off, before we get much further, I'm just gonna do a couple quick things. Quick housekeeping things. Everybody, make sure you get your starting hero point. Second order of business. You all have a hero point that you were gifted to by Flyby. Stu, Flyby, thank you so much for the hero points. Who amongst your crew is gonna take that?
Many of Knuckles.
We decided Panemia deserves it.
Okay, Pim,
Thank you, guys.
and thank you, Flyby.
Thanks, Flyby Stu. You rock.
And and then finally, Lycus, I'm gonna give you a hero point for an insightful quip.
Thank you very much.
Insightful and distracting. Yeah, go ahead, take that.
We can use it to come back from death, right?
Yeah, you can. Well,
Yeah.
most people can. I don't know if you can. Okay,
Depends. Yeah.
Um,
Depends how this goes.
so go for it.
All right. How does 27 sound?
27.
Yep.
27 just fails.
Wait, Bonmot is a will save. No?
It's a diplomacy against a will DC.
But isn't his DC lowered because he's frightened?
You are right.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it does.
27 is a success.
This is what happens when you work as a team, motherfucker.
Yo, hero point max. Yo. Oh shit.
He's at a 15.
Oh shit. Y'all ain't playing.
Okay.
Y'all ain't playing. Okay, so
Did you see
Bonmot-
all of our faces when you said fail? We're like,
No, but then the
plan
fucking
plans on
frightened
this.
remind. Yo.
He has such a.
Okay. Okay, Bonmot, what does it do now? What happens to my friend?
All right. So, on a regular success, it's the same as a critical success, but a -2. Okay. So the target takes a -2 penalty to perception and will saves for 1 minute. The target can end the effect early with a retort to your Beaumont. This is either a single action. This can either be a single action that has the concentrate trait or an appropriate skill to frame the retort. The GM determines which skill action qualifies, though they must take at least one action. Typically, the retort needs to use a linguistic or charisma-based skill action.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Okay. That's good. Okay.
Which, I mean, if they're going up against my will DC, I mean, they're gonna be fucked.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't, his diplomacy can't be that high, right? Like, maybe.
His diplomacy is I bite you. I'm sure we got
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're shit talked. Lycus, That's so a little bit of movement, a bon mot for your next trick.
I'm going to pull out my spear and then hang in the stairwell, breathing heavy, blood dripping on the stairs. Pim, Lycus looks to you, just bedraggled, heavy breathing. You see a fresh horn that's sprouted from his forehead. Just a single one over the top of his already ruined eye. And he looks like he's been to hell and has honestly not come back yet. He's hanging.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. It is the gnoll's turn. The gnoll is burning, so it takes burning damage. That happens at the start of the round. So 1d6. 2 burning damage.
Okay.
8 ain't nothing.
Every bit counts.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. These are brutal penalties. It's gonna spend an action to retort. And it's going to, as it's now lit under fire. Luna had just stabbed it. The gnoll is kind of crouched down, pulls himself up to rightfulness by using the sword as a bit of a cane and a leg to stand on, and says out loud to all of you, but specifically addressing Lycus. It says, "You beckoned fate, and I answered. I will set you on the path to purpose and fulfillment once I take your captain's head." And I'm gonna make an intimidation check. Max thinks that's good, right?
We're gonna see in a minute, honey.
Okay. That's this is a very good roll on the intimidation, because I can use intimidation, right? It's a charisma skill.
It can be a skill check, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, deception, diplomacy, or intimidation, I'll say.
Okay. That's a 45 against your DC.
Oh my god.
Hey, if I had to roll hot on something, it's good that it was that.
Yeah. So
guess so.
you're not affected by bond mock right now.
Okay. Whew. All right. In that case, next thing we'll do is strike at Luna.
I mean, strike
It's
that.
only 2 strikes.
Yeah, we're gonna strike at Luna. Oh, we gotta roll a flat check to see if we target you.
Yeah.
Is the flat?
That's a 2 on the flat check.
Am I gonna live?
Loki,
Am I
it's
gonna
steamy in
It's
here.
good I roll on the bon mot well if I'm gonna do that on the flat check.
Yes,
Okay.
this is true.
So it's going to take its last action to take an attack at you, Luna. As it,
And that's when it's -5, right?
yeah, that one is, that's you gotta hit a 5 because it's concealed. Yeah, so it swings wildly over your head with the sword. You can just see Luna as the blade cuts through the air and leaves a vacuum and the smoke kind of rises up. You can see the gnoll in full. The top part of the torso is aflame as it bears down upon you, each with one single eye snarling viciously. And it looks at you and goes, "There you are, elf." And that's all 3 actions. Let's see if we save against the fire. If we stop burning. 15 flat check. This is brutal. Nope, we're still burning. It's a 9.
Like, since he's burning, would that emanate a little bit of light?
Yeah, I would say
Make it
so.
more visible
Totally.
in the
I would say
smoke
that makes sense to, like, for you guys, yeah.
to like hit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that seems logical to me, especially the 2 of you who are like right up next to him. I'd say the further away it gets a little bit harder, but you 2 are right up next to him at the moment. Yeah, it's not hard to find the big burning gnoll in
I
flames.
can get like a marshmallow out kind of thing.
Yeah. If you got any kind of like wave it behind his tail, there's like a Charmander ember. Okay. All right, then we are up to Luna with Pim on deck, followed by Edenor.
Okay.
I'm gonna delay my Free action, delay turn.
Free action, delay turn. All right. After a specific person.
I think it's. I just wait until. I don't. Based on what I read, I don't really have to announce it. Just wait until that person finishes their turn, and then
you jump in. Okay,
like,
sure.
okay.
No problem. That's fine. I won't move you then. You just
Back, yeah.
we'll just remember that you're up to that.
Yeah.
Okay, Pim, you are up then with Edenor on deck, and Luna
Okay.
at some point.
Okay, Pim sees Lycus kind of crouching in the stairwell with the spear, looking real bad, and she kind of looks scared for a second and like looks him up and down. There's a lot of blood, and she's like, "Don't worry, Captain. We can do this. I have an idea." And then she's going to look at the gnoll
Okay.
and cast. So it's a 5-foot burst. This spell, and I only want to target him. So I will go
Like up there.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
you. I'm with you.
Yep. And the spell, Pim closes her eyes for a second, and when she opens them again, her whole eyeballs are bright neon green, and it shoots this this kind of like dust over in his direction, almost like sand. And I need a will save.
Okay. I thought I was rolling well, guys. That is still gonna be. I'm gonna count the frightened in here too. I'm not forgetting it. 22.
Fail. This bitch falls asleep. Unconscious.
He's on fire. He's on fire. Is there anything in there about
What?
damage? Is there anything in that spell about waking up the damage?
Oh, that was a big crack of thunder.
Ominous.
Yeah, I heard that too.
There is, but that damage happens at the start,
At the start of his
turn.
turn. Yeah, so he's asleep for this entire round.
Yes, yes, that's the
Okay.
plan.
Okay. Okay.
But since this is magical sleep, you do not fall prone or release what you're holding.
Okay.
So you don't need to drop anything. What you can do is roll. Either you're going to wake up from damage, or you roll a perception check at the beginning of the
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Turn.
I got you.
Okay. Asleep. Good.
Well played.
Now,
Frantically, let's put out the fire.
Douse
Do we have a tarp? Do we have a tarp? I already used my
fire extinguisher.
Too big. He's too big.
With my
Wait, so-
final. Oh,
Hannah, we're going based off of the legacy sleep or the remastered version.
I don't know. I'm just in Path Builder.
That might be.
What's the
Okay, it's
remaster?
updated.
What's the
though, so-
remaster? Yeah. Let me take a look.
There is
Remastered
sleep-
version.
Go ahead.
The remastered version mentions. I think this is where, when we were chatting, might be in our players only chat. In the remastered version, the creature falls unconscious, but doesn't fall prone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got here too.
Yeah. That's what that's
So
what she said.
unconscious.
Yeah. So it's unconscious. It doesn't fall prone. It's still standing, and yeah. Yeah, still standing.
Okay.
I'd say it's kind of like leaning now on the sword. Luna, after it struck at you, the spell hits. It kind of like sways in the flames, and you can see even like the other head, the one that's kind of frothing at the mouth and snarling, and the other one that's kind of cackling wildly. They all just kind of slowly, each eye droops. They settle, and goes to sleep, and kind of propped up on the falchion.
And then
There's
with
stop
my
bubbles to note so we know.
Yeah. The crazy one is just like.
Good. Now we know for sure.
All right, and then what I'm gonna do next is stand up and inspire courage. I'm going to I'm going to put my hands on my hips, take a power stance, and say, "All right, guys, it's all yours." And that is a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Okay, that's
I
good.
feel inspired.
And by the way, because of my spell trickster dedication, he is going to have nightmares while he's asleep, and when he wakes up, he's going to be frightened still.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. Wow. All right, that's fantastic. What a round. All right. Edenor?
Wait, 1 second.
Are you hopping in or no?
Yeah. Are we going to say if damage is going to wake it?
Yeah, damage will wake it, right?
Yeah. But unconscious, there's a whole bunch of debuffs to like his AC, I think, and
Yeah.
Yeah. He's at so it's -4 from unconscious to AC.
yeah,
And
perception and reflex saves,
Mm-hmm.
and blinded, and flat-footed.
Yep.
But he's at a minus. Is he at a minus? So David, he takes a
It takes
minus four
-4
stats
from so from unconscious you get -4 there to AC. You also get another -2 because of off guard, because you unconscious is a second condition, and then blinded is further penalties to perception and other senses. But because the sleep unconscious would also normally have you drop prone and drop items, but the sleep spell specifically specifies, so that's overruled. But yeah, the way I calculate this is we're currently at -6 AC, 4 from unconscious, and frightened, because we're technically in a thing. We're technically still frightened.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was gonna
-1.
check on the frightened part.
Yeah, so that's -11 to its AC. No, sorry, I'm dumb. -7 to its AC.
So, David, what nightmares are having?
You don't know.
Oh, wow.
Each one's having a separate nightmare.
Yeah, all 3 of the heads.
Okay, then.
Combine into it.
The
I
leg
think
is twitching.
I'll hop in here, Max.
Yeah, I figured.
You want the crit. He said, if you're gonna wake up, it's gonna be me.
I knew it would never. It
Damage.
was too good to be true.
What's
Get
up?
them hero points.
So I'll use. I have to use. So right now, because I had quicken from the last.
The last
session,
one,
so
yep.
I'll use one of my actions to recharge my spell strike,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go for spell strike right now.
Sick.
Okay.
+1 from Inspire Courage.
Jesus. Whoever that is.
Oh,
Plus
also.
1 status.
Also?
+1 to attack and damage.
um,
Oh, what kind of?
What kind of
bonus
bonus is it?
It is status.
+1 stats.
I have bless up as well.
Okay.
Bless up.
But,
status.
well, it doesn't
so
add to
blessed
it, but
up right
they're
now.
both status.
Yeah, they won't stack.
Okay, so just +1.
Okay.
Let me think. This
Maybe I should have gone with
plus,
Mead. Yeah, I should have gone with Aid.
if I use a hero point to reroll, do I have to take the new roll?
Yes. It's not like
Okay.
advantage. It's not
Then-
advantage.
Like advantage?
No, it's a
I think I have to
reroll.
take this one. It's not. It's not going to be a crit though. I rolled a 15, so that's for 31.
For 31, yeah, not a crit.
Even with
I
the
don't wanna-
-6?
Even with the
Minus
-6.
7.
Even with the -7.
Yeah, I think it's at like a 24, 23 range, but I don't want to risk
Not hitting at all.
rolling getting lower. than
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
You sure?
Okay,
Hang
so
on, you
one-
sure?
I mean, yeah, let's just think
He's
for a second.
asleep.
Do you only have 1 hero point?
I have 2.
But I mean,
But-
if you miss, though.
It's up to you guys.
I
It's up to you
miss
guys. You know what?
If you
I'm
miss,
just
it's
doing
not
it to
huge
I'm just doing it to get
damage,
in your
so
head.
someone else can still potentially crit.
I can,
Before
I
his
can,
turn.
I can totally miss, but then, yeah, but you want to like maximize the amount of damage.
Right.
I think from now.
I think you should.
He just wants to do damage.
What do you think?
Would a +1 be beneficial? Plus a
It
weapon
wouldn't.
die?
32.
plus a weapon die, probably
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I can use runic weapon on you.
Well, he's already attacked, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of buffs. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
It's all good.
you got other things to worry about.
Yep. Yeah, you have other problems.
Nigel?
Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna go for the hit. I'm gonna do a solid amount of damage. Here.
Oh.
I'm using chromatic ray,
Okay.
and I have to roll 1 to 4 to see which damage it does.
Okay.
Like a 1 is 30 fire, 2 is 40 acid, 3 is 50 electricity, 4 is 25 poison
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
So we're gonna add some electricity damage here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me roll my weapon damage right now.
Let's go.
That would be that's 67 damage there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
baby.
So yeah, imagine if that crit.
Well, you might have been down.
That would have been fucking wild.
But
Dude, that's
I
good
had to
though. That's
take-
good.
It's bloodied.
Yeah, I
it's,
just rerolled for the fun of it. I just rolled 60, so it wouldn't have been a crit if I rerolled anyway.
It's oh Jesus. Oh man.
So is it just now bloodied?
It's now bloodied. That hit brings it to bloodied. It wakes it up, and it's bloodied.
And it's frightened.
And it's frightened. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Give him
Oh,
a-
give me a little flavor to this. Hang on. How do you wake him up? Tell us how this spell looks. Tell us how this hit looks.
So as like he falls asleep and when his attention is down, that's when the blade not just like the spell track activates you see the blade rotating between 4 colors slowly, faster until it stops at just pure electricity. And then that's when it's just like a downward diagonal strike.
Nice.
And then
Fantastic. Yeah. Cuts into him, and the wound sizzles. It just breaks open with lightning as the creature just now flies back. What you got next?
6. Just moving there, and then I'm good.
Okay. All right. That's you. Let me just move you in the order so you're right after Pim now. All right. Adenor, you up.
Okay, so after seeing that big ol' slapperoo, I'm going to move, I guess that 5 feet up using an action,
Okay.
and then I'm going to pop my Gleaming Blade weapon icon, which gives me the 2 attacks. And I'm going to use a hero point. That's better. So that is a 28.
28 to hit him.
Yep.
Did you get the +1?
Oh, 29 then.
29 hits.
Aha!
That'll hit him.
Oh, also, Luna, did you add +1 to damage?
Oh no! So add 1 more damage to that, David.
It's the 8 damage.
Okay. So
Every damage counts.
But do we just run away now because
exactly. We can't do anything more.
Oh, inside jokes.
Oh, man.
They're fun.
All right. That is
Super fun.
19 damage on the first hit,
Whew.
and then with this, I get a -2 as opposed to a -5.
Okay, okay.
And that one is also going to be a hero point. Much better. That is 19 plus 14, which is
33.
33.
33.
That hits. That hits. That hits.
Is that a crit?
No.
No.
Oh, I forgot he's not unconscious anymore. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't get my hopes up. Alright, well that wasn't as good. +1.
Y'all are crazy.
Another one.
Y'all is
that
crazy.
is 10 damage.
Whoa.
How much back?
10.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
How's he doing? How's he doing?
He's hurt, man. He's real hurt. He's brutally hurt.
Yeah. And as I like strike at him again, as he's kind of waking up, you're like, you should feel honored to be in my presence. You are beneath us. To think that you could lord over us. Pathetic.
You know,
Nasty. All right, that's fantastic. That's it, Edenor?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
One step forward. Oh yeah, I do transfer my icon to the Scar of Survivor, which
Okay.
is an automatic action once using it.
Okay. And you moved up like 5 feet, you said, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure
So-
I got you tracked here on the
I
map.
I'll shift up a hair.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Next up is Knowles. All right.
oh god.
We're gonna have one Gnoll come down from the top here and use the rest of his movement. So this Gnoll is because he's coming from up top, is using all of his movement to get here. This one actually, I just gotta fix something here, is already bloodied because this was the one that you guys shot previously. Lycus, this one took a shot at you and ran away up a set of stairs. It's that one. So it's already pretty damn hurt. All right, but it takes all its movement to get here back to its captain. There's also one that is going to be joining from down here. It's going to take all its movement to get up to here. And then the final one, we got our old buddy Jerry. Or no, Jerry was it Jerry that went down or Ben that went down?
Dead. How dare
Jerry's
you?
dead.
Okay, so it's Ben. Hang on, let me just name this guy real
I
quick.
killed him.
That's right. Ben.
Jerry and Ben. Ben and Jerry.
Okay. Ben is going to snap to and finish the job that Jerry had started. And finish
Oh, they're gonna finish.
loading up that cannon.
Okay.
And that is going to be the Knolls this round. All their movements to come in, and Ben is going to finish loading up the cannon, and with the 3 actions, we're probably going to get that cannon. Well, you guys don't know. Lycus is up. Top of round.
guys don't
Top
know.
of
Wait,
the
ship.
next round.
Ship.
Oh, ship. Yeah, ships are shooting at each other. The ship that you were in rocks. I mean,
Well,
Ship should actually be running away. We said that last time because it got so low.
oh, I thought at the
like-
beginning of the session I confirmed that you guys were just gonna like fire on these guys.
I know, but I just remembered that.
well, I think because we disable all of their weapons, so like we tell them to just stay in range and stay outside of their range and fire because we took off all the weapons. Since
Did
we
we
turned off
though?
the engine.
That feels so
They're loading a
real.
So-
cannon right now, though.
You just zoomed in. Hannah and Ollie
I
been
don't
zooming
know.
in and out of thing today.
I don't know why. It's
Yeah.
something to do with the camera used in Roll20.
That's okay. Okay. Ships. As far as the ship rounds go, I'll just ask now. Final time. Is it running? Is the Oka's Will running, or firing?
I vote run.
Yeah, it runs to go check out what the elephants people.
What?
Terror fence.
I'm not the captain here. I know nothing. Not my choice.
The helmsman said the ship should run. The helmsman knows how to run the ship.
All right. The ship is gone. The ship is on the run.
Hopefully.
Ship's on the run.
Actually, what happens is Brock casts message to Pim, and then
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have given you Brock's stat block.
Bye, daughter. I'll never see you again. I'm taking the ship.
I'm taking this ship and I'm going.
I'm gonna go get some milk.
Not only did your mother abandon you, but I will too.
Daddy, no!
Offer some cigarettes.
Okay, so the Yoka's will's going off for cigarettes. All right, that brings us to the top of the next round here. Lycus, you're up with the big gnoll on deck.
You know what must be done.
Yeah. So I can see them, right?
It's smoky in there. You can see like the outline of Edenor and the big guy in the smoke, because Edenor's blocking. Edenor's kind of in the way, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take my spear
Okay.
and chuck it at the big boy.
Oh, Edenor.
And
Every time.
I'm gonna go ahead and let it explode. I'm just gonna yell out, Edenor, good luck.
I'd say.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa.
Radius again?
It's not very far. It doesn't have very good radius.
I'm very close.
Yeah, you're in the
Oh.
radius.
You could get
You're-
him if
you're
you
in
did
the
it over
race.
here.
We're still figuring this out, David. We're still figuring
Well,
this
if
out.
I
Hold
hit,
on.
if I hit him, it's an extra 2d6 plus
Oh.
5
Yeah.
for the actual spear.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
But if I don't hit him, he just takes the 66.
So
Take a spear.
I can do the
behind.
extra.
I will say
What is the radius?
rules kind of as they are. I'm gonna waive the smoky business because it's on fire. But Edenor is in that path,
In the way.
right? So that's some cover to the gnoll.
But he's so big.
I mean, he's a big guy,
He's a
yeah.
huge creature.
He's a large creature. But
Don't
Edenor
throw low.
is kind of in that path. So I'm not gonna say that this is gonna hit the spear is gonna hit Edenor instead, but I'm gonna give the gnoll the bonus to AC for the cover.
Well, does it get? How much is that?
2.
Transactionally.
Two,
then
so
it only
minus
gets
it,
one
it
'cause of
gets 1
frightened.
because of frightened.
Instead of
Correct.
frightened, yeah.
Yep. So it's
And then Lycus gets 1 from heroism, so it kind of cancels.
correct.
So, how many hero points can I use per action? Just 1?
We've done 2 in the
I
past.
think yeah. I think you use as much. If you want to burn all your hero points, burn all your hero points, man.
Oh, I did not.
Alright.
This is the time to
hang
use
on.
them.
What, Max? Did I rule something else before? Because I would like to stay consistent. I just don't remember.
I mean,
I think it's only 1 hero
I'm
point
just
per.
thinking of back to I'm thinking of back to 5e.
Yeah.
So I honestly I
Yeah.
use the same mentality
We've done
for
it
myself,
before.
but we have done it before. We did it in the special session. We even
That's
donated
true.
hero points,
That's true.
which we said
which
we
I
couldn't
which
do.
I said we wouldn't do. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
We
You're right.
wouldn't do the donating.
Sorry, Ollie.
But
You can't. You can. Yeah. So you can. You just can't donate. That's right.
I cannot
that went
lie.
back.
I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate
Sorry,
you,
no
man.
donations.
I appreciate you.
Hey.
If I didn't give you one already for the session, believe me.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go. Did you guys see Ollie's camera?
Yeah, I did.
Same
Okay.
thing happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's when you go to
It
roll.
just-
It's the roll camera. The roll cam.
Ah,
Well,
No,
I am gonna use up one of my hero points.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on,
throw into the
babies.
box of consequences. Uh-oh,
Okay.
Spaghetti-O.
Last
I'm
one.
about to get bootied up. About to get cheeked up.
Come on, come on, come on.
Get a spear right in my cheeks.
I'm
Plus-
just gonna take this
No.
down here for you.
Oh, oh, oh.
You
No.
see that 20?
And it,
No,
No.
but I.
You see the 20?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
Yo.
Oh yeah, that's what we needed.
Guys. Guys.
I'm gonna go ahead.
of course it's the captain that does this.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm right there!
Oh no.
Is
What?
Eddie about to get crit?
I'm Dizzy.
Eddie, we'll fix you up. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So I'm not the one actually getting hit. Do I at least get a reaction or no, like a dexterity save? I don't know what it is anymore.
It's a roll on the radius.
So that's 8d6
Reflex.
plus 5
Yo.
times 2, 16d6 plus 10. Let's pull up the Google
Wait.
Flash. for
Well,
the-
no,
Do
just
you
roll.
roll it?
Yeah, roll it and then just double the number.
All right.
I know you think it's effectively the same thing, but if you, you know what, I don't care. We're gonna do it that way. That's
Yeah,
fine
what,
with me.
what do I? What am I just? I'm just taking.
You take
this
the
right to the
splash.
cheeks. Okay, what portion of that's the
The
splash?
splash is
Keep it-
only 66.
Okay. Just keep that in mind. Select
Pick
your
up the
dice
2
character.
highest d6.
It wasn't me, Max. It wasn't me.
For once. Yeah, I don't like
Remember
this
that.
trend line here.
Wasn't me. Through the spear at your butt cheeks.
Yeah. You know, there's something about like my
That's
butt
40
cheeks and characters.
40 total times 2.
Okay.
80.
Well,
80 damage.
what was the separation of the 6?
What was the
I
fi-
need to
yeah.
know. You were
Yeah,
supposed to do this. We had one job.
My,
It's a lot.
What were the last 2 rolls?
the last 2 rolls were a 5 and a 6. You
That's
can
really
remove
good.
those minus the 11.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So
Minus
11.
What
22.
is it now?
Wait, so 11 to
It was
22?
40.
No, so that's
No,
that's to
because that wasn't
Eddie.
the plus. That was,
That's
that was
to
the
Ed,
plus
so to
10.
Edenor, it's 22.
Yes.
Plus.
I forgot that I added the
crit?
plus 10 from the actual damage. So yeah, minus 10, so then it's 30, minus 11, then it's 19 to Edenor.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Uh,
I've got
You
no
do. I'm
reflex
sorry,
save.
Ednor. You do get +1 of damage, and I think that
Oh.
applies to.
Well, fine then.
So you get 20. You get a flat 20
get an even
damage to
20.
Edenor.
Why
But,
not?
okay,
Feels better.
let's talk about the gnoll. What's the status?
What was the total damage?
Well, let's talk
80.
about Eddie.
80?
80 for Eddie. For you, Eddie. Duck.
I'm getting no dick in my face.
Like
Last
it's-
damage.
You shot me in the
How
dick.
would you like to do this?
Oh,
Yo!
Right.
Okay, so yeah, I think he just kind of I'm not gonna move the character the token on the screen or nothing, but I think he kind of walks up just enough to like get a good shot, and then if you allow a flavor precipitation to clean himself up a little bit, he wants to look nice while he kills him.
Until he puts more gore back on him.
Shiny
And
captain.
then-
That's very like us.
Oh, Tim. Nice.
Shiny.
I told you, the merry folk never lose. As I chuck the spear into the middle of its eye in the center of its first head, and as it comes out the other side, it explodes, taking out the head and its compadres. Are the other gnolls alive?
22?
Oh yeah.
The one who was shooting you before is not.
And you too, you bitch.
That one's dead too. this one's really hurt.
You kept shooting your knee the whole
This
time.
one's bloodied. What the fuck?
You
I
just-
told you we had a plan, David.
Yo.
Look, I took all of the hero points that I had and every ounce of luck. I'm not playing the lottery.
Oh man, oh man.
Uh,
You guys
Alright,
watched, yeah.
I think I have. No, that takes 2 actions. Never mind. I'm done.
Okay. And the spear comes back to you. So,
And the spear comes back.
Lycus throws the spear through the air. You guys see as the spear kind of catches fire. It just kind of disappears into the smoke. Right? There's just the glow. Edenor, you get a full face view of as the spear kind of shoots over you, like through that gap right there. Blast the head. Edenor, you fly back a bit. These gnolls all get fucked up. The engine takes it too. And as you look up, Edenor, you are still clearing your eyes from the haze, but you hear the thump. as the gnoll falls to its knees in front of you, and you look up, and right where the central head was is just a cauterized, gaping crater. The other two gnoll faces are completely immobile, but each burnt on their, respective halves, right? And gnoll just kind of falls back. Fuck.
Yeah, bitch.
I turn to look back at Lycus. I wipe my face. My eyebrows are gone.
He's sliding on the.
I would definitely be glaring, but you can't tell.
He's like sliding on the wall, just like blood getting everywhere. Just like, said duck.
You threw it first.
Oh fuck. Okay, that's incredible. That thing's gone.
I'm shaking. I thought I was so close. Oh my
Yo. Wow.
Okay, we're not out of the woods
We're
yet,
not,
though.
we're not
Keep
done
going.
yet.
Establish dominance.
We're not done yet.
No, none of these guys can hit me. They will kill me.
Okay.
Oh.
Say that.
Him
David's
protecting
listening.
So you say
The
I
gnoll Pim. You're kind of you just watch that shit. You hear Eleanor and Lycus shit talking as the two gnolls in the back of the room. One is screaming as it burns to death. The other one is screaming as it's trying to put the fire on itself out. And Pim, as you are looking at this all play out, you suddenly feel as though something is crawling on the back of your neck.
Ew.
You suddenly feel as though something is watching you. And Pim, I need a will saving throw, please.
Uh-oh. Will save is 27.
27 is a success. Pim, you are stunned 1. You are stunned 1. That as you get this strange feeling coming over you, as your skin starts to feel, as the hair in your neck starts to go up on end, and you feel something you feel this force just try to lock your muscles in place. You feel your hands, it starts at the fingertips, right? Kind of you feel your hands stiffen, right? And then you kind of feel it in your neck a little bit as it kind of cascades down your neck. But before your body can freeze and paralyze, you succeed on this will save, leaving you stunned 1. So you're not paralyzed. I would say at this point you look around, you turn back, and down at the bottom of the staircase.
That little gnome bitch.
No, not the gnome bitch.
No?
Is another bitch?
You see
This bitch.
a
Third
big
bitch.
jackal, the size of like a pony almost, like a little bit smaller than a pony, right? But what's really creepy about this fucking jackal is that it's the corners of its mouth is kind of like curled up into this long Cheshire cat smile. The fangs are a little bit too long, but the most disturbing feature is up at the forehead where there is another eye just kind of slit open and looking at you. It's bloodshot and green as it just kind of like looks at you. Right, you see the creature kind of like lick its lips. As,
Fuck you looking at?
Oh, is that thing? Well, it doesn't respond. It used up all its actions. So, Pim, you are up next with Luna on deck.
I am?
You are. You are stunned 1, but you are up next in the initiative order.
Hell yeah.
This thing was coming up right after the gnoll. If the gnoll, I was thinking, man, that gnoll made it in one more round. Backup's here, but no, you mother, you crazy people.
Risk it for the biscuit, man. That's the entire mindset of this crew.
Biscuits achieved.
Fair point.
Yo, boss kill like
Well-
that? Fucking epic. You know what? Each one of you gets a hero point for that shit.
We got it back.
Each one of you
I would
gets a
love
hero
to
point
take
for
one,
that
but I'm
boss kill.
already maxed out.
Well, second thought,
Aren't
Hannah. Someone kick Hannah out of the
Anna,
game.
you get -1.
Can I give one to someone else?
No.
Worth a try.
It was
All right,
Well,
I
thanks
don't
for
like
playing.
this. I don't like this thing staring me
You don't
down.
like the jackal staring at you with 3 eyes? Okay, what you gonna do
I don't
about
like
it?
it.
What you gonna do about it?
So what I'm gonna do, first of all, each time we
Hang on, I'm sorry. You rolled a 27. No, you're good. You're good. You do currently have a -2 penalty to your will saving throws. Just so you know. Him.
Okay. But and I am stunned 1.
And you're stunned 1, yeah.
Okay. I think. I'm going to try telling it. I'm going to try command.
Okay.
I'm going to stare it down just as it's staring at me. And like I said before, I'm just going to say, the fuck you looking at? Go away.
Fuck.
I like that we're just bullying your enemies.
You guys are so
Pim is
mean
like
tonight.
emboldened by that explosion. She feels real good.
This is a will save, right?
Slightly
Yeah.
It's a 21.
Fail!
No.
Turn around! Run!
Is it doing it now or is it on its action? On its
No,
turn?
it's on his turn.
Okay, damn. Okay. Damn, this thing had such a badass intro. Okay, alright. Luna, what do you do?
Does attacking it do anything to the command?
No. No, it has to use its action to follow the command. Yep.
Correct.
Alright, then maybe
One action.
Yeah, one of its
I can
action.
try leave it. I can try leave it with a parting gift then. I'll
Actually, hang on. I'm sorry.
Or
It has
go-
to use all of its actions to flee. I just confirmed. Runaway. So fleeing is a condition, in which case you use each of your actions to escape.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh?
Maybe not.
They would terrified retreat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were you gonna do anything with this gnoll here, David?
Which one? Was I gonna do anything
here?
with him? I mean, yeah, on his turn, I was gonna have him do something.
Oh, I thought his turn passed already. Okay.
No, it's at the end. He just came in. He's after Edenor.
I think I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try help clear out this room. I have the movement to reach it, and it's bloodied right now. I think I'll recharge my spell strike and go for it.
Okay.
28 to hit.
That's gonna hit it. Yeah, you hit it.
That is 34.
That was very loud.
Yeah, he's coming in a little hot. But Nigel, how do you do it?
34?
Is this a grocery store? Clean up on aisle null.
Turns into like a semi-kabutops appendage connecting to Luna's hand as she uses gouging claw.
Ooh.
It slashes right between the gnoll, as once it had, one clear vision as it just starts to separate.
Ooh.
One falls down.
Anime moment.
Yeah. So this is all happening in little 6-second rounds, right? So here's how I imagine this goes down, right? The big gnoll is falling, right? And it's kind of dropped to its knees, right? Edenor, you watch Luna jump over you, goes through the gap made by the spear, right? Pops out on the other side. And Luna, as you're going through, your sword flicks in your arm, comes more of a scythe or a sickle, and you make a quick slash. There's just a glimmer of the sword kind of changing shape as it cuts through the gnoll. As you kind of come through the other side, you do a little anime samurai pose at the end, I imagine. and this thing just kind of stands there. Like Resident Evil. Okay.
I want it to
And-
be cubed.
That's my turn there.
That's a solid turn. That's a solid turn.
Solid turn.
This guy's gonna split. Okay. Adenor,
Yeah, literally.
Adenor, you up.
Ben has seen his
Wow.
friend Jerry and Jim, or call it Jim.
Ben
Jim's
can't
the-
see shit. Ben is in the process of operating a cannon.
Yep.
Ah,
Well, the nice thing is, I have 40 feet of flight. So I'm gonna be here.
I can fly.
And then,
Oh damn. Oh Ben.
Jim, I need some help, Jim. Jim, where are you?
Ben is just useless without Jerry.
the first action I want to do, I just want to also terrify this individual. As I just emerge over him, he just sees my wings, as I land, and it just, the smoke kind of bursts away.
Yeah, you
As
get
I'm
those little
standing
like
over him.
tornadoes appearing in the smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little tornadoes. It's like, I see your salvation has arrived, and then I will roll. That is a very good roll. So that is.
With a sword. A sword gun, sorry.
Yeah, with a sword gun. With like a glowing red-eyed sparrow coated helm.
Right. Well, I also have my helmet on
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's a
Remember the belt?
35.
35.
Oh, actually 36. including-
To intimidate?
Yeah.
'Cause it's
36.
it's against the will save of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it, man. I'm gonna say.
Is it a critical success?
Oh, hang on. So poor
What
Ben.
were you adding one from?
From my, I think it was the grip trophy.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't, because Inspired Courage is off
Yeah,
now.
no, that's gone.
Got it.
I have a
So
lot of equipment.
let's see. It's against its will DC. Yeah, that's a critical success.
Okay.
That's a crit
So
success.
he is
Yeah.
also impacted by Terrified Retreat.
You just wanted to turn his back before you slash him.
Yeah.
Or shoot him.
I don't
No, Max.
I don't think it's. I think Jerry's down. Boss is dead.
I don't want to live without Jerry.
I think Ben's gonna like surrender. Like Ben's gonna drop to knees and like drop weapons and surrender and shit.
Well, just in case he doesn't, just for fun. Well, actually, wait. Let me double check the action. No, I can't.
But he
use
can't
that.
run
That
until
would
his
be
turn
real fun.
anyway.
Well, I know. I
Yeah.
was gonna just use the Cassian helmet, but it's 2 actions. Just for fun.
Oh
Just
god.
to, like, laser.
Oh no. Save it.
I'll save it.
I'm sure it's gonna get. I'm sure you'll get a chance here.
I'm sure I will. And then I am going to. No, it feels like I'm punching down right now.
He
But-
gave up.
Well.
Let the man give in.
Now-
Did he give up? Did he? Did he
Yeah.
though?
He sent down his weapon.
Oh, did he?
He didn't have weapons drawn. I
Said
mean,
he surrendered.
he's on his knees. I mean, this terrified, like scurrying backwards against, like back up against the base of the cannon right now is Ben. Just
Yeah.
panting, the Gnoll's hyena-like face. Just kind of a hand up. Holding.
Mhm.
I mean, this is a terrifying sight. This is Ben's nightmare.
Yeah. And I guess for like a little fun action, it's gonna be more of I am going to tell him that Aranar is the way, and it would be in Ben's best interest to bow to his new Lord and Savior. So I'm going to roll a religion check.
Sure.
Could I possibly get a bonus because he's terrified?
I mean, I call it against his will DC, and that's already subtracted because of
I'm using a hero
terrified.
trait. Yeah, I'm using a hero point.
You really got a
Doesn't
crit
seem
success
like
this
an ethical
part.
way to gain followers. Just say it.
What is the god of magic concerned
okay,
about
pirate
ethics?
boy, let's talk ethics.
We can
People
talk
have
ethics
money,
later.
They don't deserve it. I take
We're
it.
not
That
the
seems
good
right.
guys. I think we realize this. We're not the good guys.
Yeah, but we're better than the bad guys. So
Fair.
I don't know. We also have a cult apparently. So,
We have a pirate nation.
Nobody knows.
Oh,
not a cult. You can leave whenever you want.
Okay, how do you
So
ruin this
that
guy's
is
career?
a 18 plus 13 on the check.
18, 13, 31.
So that is
Uh,
31.
That's a critical success.
So I think I got a follower, baby. I'm gonna show him the Tia Tazarin, and we'll have a little 6-second discussion.
Oh my god. Okay. Well. Okay, it's the Gnoll's turn. Do you want him to run or worship?
No, he's gonna worship now.
He's gonna worship, okay.
He's so scared that he's going to worship
Yeah.
for 3 turns.
I-
3
I-
actions.
Ben's going to just bow down. Arms kind of go in almost like the most submissive pose this Gnoll can manage. Right, the weapons are not drawn; they're still equipped onto him. He's got like a composite short bow slung over the shoulder, battle axes and stuff at the hips, but just making no attempt to reach any of those things. Just sobbing uncontrollably on the floor at your feet, which aren't even on the ground because the wings are just like clearing away the smoke. Oh look, he looks kind of like that actually.
Yeah. I'm a puppy.
These Gnolls are dead. Okay, Ben's the only Gnoll on the field here that counts. Okay, we got Lycus, followed by the Jackal. Whoop.
I'd say this session has been a success already.
Is this the top of the round?
This is the top of the round.
Do you think we could take a short break?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can take a quick break.
Do it.
We're just
I
a
need more
little.
beer.
We're just a little off of the hour-and-a-half mark, so I was just going to kind of push it a little bit longer, but we can take a short break now.
Mooney's getting real annoying.
Okay, yeah, guys, we will be right back. We're going to
Try that one again.
All right, see you in 5.
We got it.
No, we're gonna go take a quick break, get some water, stretch some legs, let some dogs out, that sort of deal. Recommend you guys take a moment to do the same, or go check out some other cool stuff on Twitch. But be back here in about 10 minutes when we resume our session. See you guys in 10. Meow. Hey guys, welcome back to Stealthy Elf Productions. Today we're playing a little bit, did I say to date? Tonight we're playing a little bit of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is part of our Heroes of Histaeria campaign series. This is our Sandsea Saga adventure, and these fine merry folk have just slain a 3-headed gnoll that on paper should have rinsed you guys, but with cunning and tactics, you managed to do it. You managed to beat the captain of Juggernaut and luck.
PSA to all the Pathfinder players out there: plan ahead.
Why'd you say that as George W. Bush?
I did not have relations with that gnoll.
Different.
Wrong president.
I'm president, but
Solid
same
joke.
vibe,
Another
same
one. I
Okay.
had to add it.
All right, guys. So we were picking up where you guys have quenched the fire, but you're not quite out of the woods yet. You got a couple of things. Well, one thing left on the field. Ben has surrendered and has decided to convert to Edinorism.
The
While
Pantheon. I mean, well, yeah, that's okay. We'll call it Adoration. I like this change.
I don't hate it.
there is still this strange jackal on the field who tried to paralyze Pim and currently has Pim locked in this hypnotic stare. It's Lycus's turn, followed by that same jackal. So, Lycus, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with all them dice?
So can I see him, or is he just out of my sight?
From your current position, you cannot see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that yellow line is gonna be a wall, so you could get around and like peek.
Gotcha. I'm going to. There's the ruler. Yeah, I'm going to just. Damn spells. I have spells from like 4 different sources, so there's so many tabs. Trying to find one spell.
Yeah. I wish you could just view all of them together.
That's tough.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna just move up to the corner next to Pim. Chuck the spear around the, just peek out, chuck.
The old peek and chuck.
Little peek and chuck. That's a 16 on the die. That's a good fucking roll.
It's a decent roll against the against Edinor.
Yep, against that one.
Against Edward's butt cheeks.
Again.
Excuse me.
My spear has a higher to hit than my fist do. That's surprising.
It's probably
Nice.
I don't know why.
31.
31 to hit. 31 will hit.
Hit that.
31 will certainly hit.
4, that's 7 plus 5. It's just a solid 12.
A solid 12. Now correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Your spear comes back when you do the whole explodey thingy, right?
No, it just does it when I throw it.
Okay. Oh, it's a
you
returning
make a throw.
spear. I got you.
Returning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to run away with this motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I think I chuck it, it hits him, and he he puts his mouth on it, tries to run away like it's playing fetch.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah.
It's like, no, this is mine.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my last action to do a weak heal. I need to have, for fuck's sake, double digits.
Come on.
Okay.
Funny.
And I think with only a 1 action, that is just a 1d8.
Okay. Hey.
So I'm
it's
still not at double digits.
Oh no. Wow. It's that dangerous. Huh. Okay.
I'm the captain.
That's it, Lycus?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just really slink in the corridor.
Oh, you're low.
Nobody look at me.
But this thing was told to flee. This thing was commanded to flee, so it's going to spend all of its actions fleeing. It's going to make its way. There is right at the end of that staircase that it's below Pim. There's a little balcony that looks out over into the space that you had seen from the top of the deck. Remember when there was a hole blown off? You looked inside, you saw below that area. You can see that same space from now the top from the staircases, from the staircase that you're in.
Okay.
The jackal is going to run down there, and it is going to, as it's running, it's going to call out in. You've seen Pim, the gnolls communicating. They don't use common. They kind of cackle and bark and yip at each other, right? This jackal begins to give out a whole, has a lot to say as it yips and barks frantically as it runs away
What
from
does
you.
it sound like, David?
The dogs are gonna get along, let's
You almost did it.
I almost did it. I was really about to do it.
You're like,
I was like, wow. Let me tell you what yipping sounds like. Okay, but the jackal's going to do that. It's going to take its whole action to do that. And with that, you guys are going to see as we kind of go into... Well, it's Pim's turns next. It's Pim, it's your turn next. So you'll see the effects of what happens with this jackal. But it's off the map again.
okay. Pim's turn. Pim is going to use 2 actions to heal Lycus. She's going to just do a little one of these, and I'm running out of creative energy, you guys.
A little one of these.
Little one of these. You know how it
Wax
goes.
on, wax off.
Yeah, exactly. And all of a sudden you feel great. You're gonna heal.
You just have to get the wax off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a
that's
bunch of
simple.
just hair comes right on.
And we'll do this at level 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's use my
That's
last.
gonna be a really good Brazilian.
12 plus 12. 24 healed.
Hey, double digits, welcome.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
David,
I never
you
read
wanna-
this part. You also gain a +2 status bonus to saves against mental effects for a minute.
Here you go. That's pretty nice.
Cool.
David, do you want to know how much HP I was at this whole time?
Yeah, I do.
2.
You were this close.
Oh man.
This
Oh
entire fight,
boy.
I was at 2 HP and I was just
Yo.
like, alright.
You played it really well, man. I had no idea you were that low. You played it really cool.
Oh, yeah. We were sweating a little bit. And then I think for my final action, I will inspire courage again. Oh no, I'm out of focus points. I can't. I will do something else. Can I aid? Can I aid Lycus? Do I
Yeah.
have to know what I'm aiding?
I'll say you don't have to right now. It's okay. It's enough.
I'm
you
here for
you
you,
put that
buddy.
intention out into the world.
Lycus, whatever you're about to do, I support it.
That's a dangerous precedent.
I was personally thinking we go with Plan RR.
Okay.
Now we got double letters. We doubled the alphabet.
So
It's rest of relaxation.
I do have to roll though, or no? I just save it as a reaction.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
I roll.
We'll
at
roll
the
it.
time.
Yeah, when you take the aid thing. That's a reaction.
Got it.
Yeah, you take an action to prepare an aid. But I will
Got it,
say,
got it.
guys, there are no enemies on this floor other than Ben, who I don't believe is being currently treated as hostile. This
Oh, Ben's mine.
Ben's yours.
I own Ben now.
That's the loot from this is you get a gnoll.
I'm gonna get my pocket gnoll.
He's just a regular gnoll. The jackal though, Pim. There's something that's kind of important here, real quick, that you and I gotta talk about. When the jackal breaks line of sight with you and turns the corner and flees, it releases the hypnotic stare that it has. And as it does so, it takes a free action to remove a memory of yours.
Ooh.
Bitch.
So, depends on the save though. I need a will save.
Okay. Fortunately, I am an expert.
I guess I forgot how to make pancakes.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
I'm good at this. Never mind.
So much better. 27.
You are fine. You retain all your memories. You retain all your memories, and the jackal flees from the Juggernaut as it's running away.
You can't get in here.
Can't get. It's a solid steel trap. Speaking of steel traps, though, the front of the Juggernaut opens up. You see a bunch of gnolls and mounted on hyenas, and a whole pack of hyenas, all fleeing out of the mouth of the Juggernaut, as well as the jackal among them. And they are making their way the fuck out of this Juggernaut.
Like away?
They are fleeing the ship. They are abandoning ship. The Juggernaut stands motionless and for the most part unmanned. A few stragglers here and there, but they are all fleeing from the ship. As you guys you've captured the Juggernaut.
Fuck yeah. We have.
You captured the Juggernaut. It is now completely in your control as the captain lays dead at your feet. Its first mate is hanging from a chain from the front gun. A myriad of the number of its crew are burnt and destroyed. And including its weapons, the ship's weapons, its ballistae, were all shot down. So, they flee. As far as what occurs outside, we'll get to that, but I'll leave you guys have a moment here to bask in your victory.
We have to find a gnome.
Yeah,
God, as he
He
We
flees.
might
do.
still be on the ship.
we do. Did you see where it went? Wait. What Noel? I mean, no. I don't know
Maybe
about this Noel
what
yet.
about this one?
I'm right here, guys.
The big refer to him as Nebelin.
Nebelin? Wait. Nebelin? I know the Nebelins.
That's whoever that. Well, there was a gnome here that was clearly the one in charge of all the running of this huge.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, they're like engineers, mechanics. Very skilled.
Oh.
They're the ones who built the rocket that got taken by the goblins.
Wait, I may have almost killed him. He's still alive.
Where did he go?
He ran away. I think in this direction. He turned into a cloud of smoke and went below us,
Oh, classic.
confirming with God.
He turned into a ghost.
Yeah. I'm gonna look
Turned
down
into
at
a
my
ghost,
gnoll.
and he went below.
Nebelin!
Where does this
Evelyn?
gnome go, Gnoll? Also, what may I call you, my new disciple?
The gnoll kind of looks up and says in common, in what it attempts to, or what it believes to be common. It just goes, "No kill, Ben."
Ben, you may live as long as you worship correctly.
Surrender. Don't kill. Don't kill.
Just
Ben.
remember, I'm God now. I'm your God.
That's blasphemy.
Oh my goodness.
I am merely a stepping stone. I speak for the gods, so therefore, in Ben's simple dialect, remember, you will burn for eternity if you do not listen to me. Can I roll intimidation on that?
Yeah.
I whispered to Pim's ear, we should maybe keep an eye on this. It seems to be going a little...
I was thinking the same thing.
Blasphemers.
Blasphemous.
That's gonna be. Oh, I accidentally added an extra digit. That would have been a 187.
Oh, that's a critical
That's
success.
a regular success.
No, it's 28.
That's still a critical success.
So, now Ben, where did the gnome go?
Ben show. And leads you.
Follow Ben. I'm gonna follow Ben. During this, I'm gonna also activate my, what do you call it? Scar of the Survivor to shift it to my Gleaming Blade.
Okay.
But that does give me 4d8 of health.
Oh, that's real nice.
That's real cool.
And as I'm healing myself, I'm going to make direct eye contact with Lycus as I'm like trying to heal my eyebrows, but they're not coming back properly. They're like slightly a different color.
That's actually a very good look at you, Ador.
13 plus. That's 14.
Well, you had the helm on. Your eyebrows are fine.
Oh yeah.
Or went through the visor. Now you just have like slits in the eyebrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're a cool teen.
Ah, man. I don't want to be cool. Alright.
While Ednor is intimidating Ben, can I do something?
Yeah, of course.
Want to go up to the
I harass the
the captain, gnoll body, and just take my spear out real quick and sloop, grab the heads.
The two remaining.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
They're both equally charred on the opposite sides.
Perfect. And it's been a long time. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just gonna jam my arm in its chest and pull out a heart.
Ooh.
And
I'm the bad guy?
I take a bite of it. I'm like, it's part of my heritage.
Fine. Fine, I
long
get
as
the
you don't
judgment,
make
but
us
nobody else,
do it.
nobody's gonna judge this.
Well, hey, Ben's judging
While you're
and Ben's
doing that-
approving.
Oh.
While you're
Smack
doing
Ben on
that,
the back of the head.
just like the Pokemon you are, I'm gonna take out my. It's gonna be battle medicine, but I'm gonna treat you like a Pokemon. So it's like I take out my super potion and I'm gonna do battle medicine.
You just spray him.
Yeah.
Starts closing up.
Little sprint.
So just a little 10 more HP added to the list.
Lycus, you reach into this thing's torso, and I mean, you pull out that heart, and it's like the size of like a basketball. The thing's massive, right? And once you get it out, you kind of like two-hand it to bite into it.
How many chambers does this heart have?
Easily 9 chambers.
Ooh.
Jesus, that's not an efficient heart.
No, it's not efficient at all. It's got 3 chambers per head.
Maybe one of those chambers is a chamber of secrets.
There's actually a 10th chamber.
Never know.
But Ben leads the 4 of you up out of the engine room here, and then up the ladder that the injured gnoll had come out of, and that puts you at the helm proper, right? Let me just put you guys onto the top map so you can see where this would be in reference to the ship itself.
He's back.
Yeah. Let's get rid of a couple things.
The captain's captain.
So yeah, it's up here. You guys are in this thing.
Yeah.
This guy's gone. And there are actually 2 gnolls in here. And as the group of you join, as you guys start to kind of pile in above the ladder, would you have a marching order that you'll go? Like Ben will bring you up to the ladder.
I think Lycus needs to go first with the heart in his hand.
Yeah.
Are you marching in front of Ben though? Like I'm frog
No, I
marching
think
in
I'll-
front of me.
Ben,
I think-
Edenor, Lycus.
I think I'm gonna give one head to Edenor and one to Luna, and I'm gonna carry the heart in my other hand. And as we walk in, just like hold the heart up. I've killed your captain, and I'll take a bite. Kneel.
The gnolls don't even spare a look to each other. They pitch the weapons to their ground and they kneel and bow their heads.
Elikis looks disappointed.
I wanted to defend.
They don't see it.
Nah, I don't want people on my team who kneel.
I do.
That's why I like Clink. When I offered them to worship me, they said no, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want this one."
Okay.
Glad I didn't have to take a bite of this head.
You see, like, Luna was like, yeah, like the Squidward bite.
Roll a perception check, Pim.
Still in his ghost form. He's a ghost Pokemon.
Ooh. 29.
29. 29's a solid roll. Take a look at something here.
Evelyn, we just want to talk. Your captain's dead, but we're not gonna hurt you.
Nevlin,
Anymore.
you you all see there is a large kind of almost throne-like chair behind the helm. And it's kind of like towards the back of the room here. It is fairly grotesque, though. You can see that there are numerous weapons kind of stabbed into it. You can see a half-eaten arm kind of sitting on the armrest, just bleeding out into the wood. I mean, it's a throne for a savage king. Behind that, though, is a small little cage. And you all hear, Pim, with your perception check, you hear the rattling of the cage. And as you glance around, you see a balding, gnomish man, green-gray flesh like that that's almost necrotic or dead, kind of shaking. They killed the captain. Maybe they show us mercy.
Are you?
Okay, I wrote his name down wrong in my notes, and I can't remember what the actual. I have Rumpin in my notes, but I know that's right.
Rumpelstiltskin.
It's Umpin. So
Umpin.
Rumpin minus the R. Just Umpin.
Got it.
Umpin Nevlin.
Umpin?
Do you know my name?
I do know your name. I know your daughter Blurreed, too.
Blurreed? My Blurreed?
Yes.
How is she all right?
Last I heard, she was just fine. Are you all right?
Looks around the corner to Luna, who's holding the captain's head, and Lycus dripping blood. Edenor with gnomes.
I got the other head.
With a gnoll head and
And the gnoll.
the gnolls all like bowing at his feet. Looks to you and goes, "Am I all right?"
It's okay, guys. Can you back up a little bit? Let's give him some space.
I lift my visor.
The singed eyebrows.
Just give him a wink. You got this.
We just want to talk.
Hmm?
Can we talk?
We can talk. Yeah. And makes his way out of the cage. Right. It looks like it was always open. You know, you could always get through. You guys remember in The Lion King when Zazu is behind like some bones in Scar's cave?
Yeah.
And like Zazu could just walk out at any times, but he's in the cave more for his own protection than any, you know. And so similar sort of
Understood.
situation as Neville just kind of like easily creeps out of the cage and just kind of nervously, you know, plays at the hands and
I think Pim just sits down calmly and crosses her legs.
On the throne?
No, not on the throne. on the deck.
Okay.
Just kind of like, 10 feet from the edge of the cage, just sitting down, trying to be cash and not make him nervous.
Nebula's kind of like
Yummies?
holding onto the bar of the cage a little bit, like leaning close to it. You can tell preparing to scuttle back in, should any sort of threat arise. And just goes, did you killed Malachite, and what happens now then?
Well, this Juggernaut is under the command of Captain Lycus now, and the Merry Folk. That's us. My name is Paminia Knackle.
Paminia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, Captain Lycus looks around.
He's at this point like sitting in the chair, like he's tired. He's just like lounging back, eating
Eating the
and
heart.
He just kind of waves. Hey.
He's good shit. Don't worry. How did you end up here?
Me? I'm the engineer of the Juggernaut. So I come with it if that helps my situation at all, Mr. Captain, sir.
If you wish to join the Merry Folk, you're welcome to.
In fact, we could use your talents, I think.
Yes. This ship, after, encountering us, is worse for wear, as most ships tend to be, honestly. And your expertise here and on our other ship might be greatly appreciated.
I saw your ship. It's she's quite something else, eh? Looks more of an elemental design power in it. These here, you see, uses a more volatile reaction. And you can see as he starts talking about machines and getting into the tinkering, kind of wakes up a little bit, right? And then kind of looks back around and says, "Oh, apologies. I'd like to help you with your ships if that's fine."
Well, we would love to have you. I just want you to know that you're free and you can decide where you want to go next. But if you choose to help out our crew, we have a spot for you and a bed and a safe space on the ship. We're headed to the Ironwood, actually. You could go see your family.
I think at the mention of that, the hands that were kind of like clutching the bar of the cage nervously just kind of drop, and the mouth kind of hangs open and just stares at you, dumbfounded, Pim.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah.
21.
I would say it looks shocked. And the Ironwood? You mean I can go home?
If you want, we'll take you there.
I can see my family again? And just kind of like, you can see tears welling in the eyes as he just kind of puts his head to the bar of the cage. And just kind of keeps repeating to himself, muttering under his breath, enough that you can all hear. And he just kind of keeps going, I can go home. I'm going home.
I'll take you home.
Yeah.
I think I'll cast message to Brock, the ship, up on the ship.
Yeah, you can see the Oka's will is coming around the outside of the mesa. Brock seemed to have thread the needle and made his way around to kind of give himself a little bit of cover, give the Oka's will some cover against the any fire that the cannon might have taken.
And I'll just say,
Dad, pull the ship around. We found a Nebulin.
You hear a response. It says, aye, darling, coming in. A Neblin, you say? As in... No, Neblin? Engineer... Shipwright Neblin.
Mr. Umpin himself.
Our fortunes are turning, darling. That's very good news as the ship starts to come around. Okay. Anything else from anybody?
I'm going to collect my gnolls.
Okay. Get your gnolls in a row.
Yes. I was just gonna collect my gnolls and then discuss with them on showing me, asking them directly anything important, such as are there any prisoners or, any good little goodies floating around the ship.
The looting begins.
Loot.
Hey, I asked about
Yeah,
survivors
Max didn't say
first.
it.
If there are prisoners, let's deal with them first. Let's set the
I
people
asked
free,
first.
and then we loot.
That's fair. That's
Can
fair.
we split up and I will go for the loot?
Okay.
Fine, I will go.
Guys, go for the sick prisoners. I'll handle the gold.
Okay.
This is the way.
What do we got? We're gonna do a thorough search.
Well, I'll say as far as loot goes, I didn't have a full treasure list generated yet, so I'll give that to you guys here in a little bit. You'll get some good loot out of this. One thing I will give you though is the captain's sword is the first thing that comes and stands out to me,
Oh yeah.
as that weapon was unique. The Fanged Falchion. So it's a falchion, it's a big two-hander sword. It's got, all the big classic two-hand weapon features that you'd like. It's got the forceful, it's got the sweep, it's got a reach of 10 feet.
Ooh, that screams
And what's the-
Edinor to me.
But it's
What's the magical effect that comes with it?
it's magical.
Oh, almost done.
It's magical.
It's pretty magical.
Oh, I know you wanted to talk about it more. but
Much magic, much wow.
No, you think this is my first loot drop? There's an amateur over here on
Darn it.
Stealthy Elf? Nah.
We're just getting overconfident.
I like
a
us stand there. You gotta be our barcode scanner again.
Fine.
But you guys also
Are
do
there
get the
any
ship.
prisoners?
Yeah, there are, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll set them free.
Yeah, absolutely. These
I
gnolls
think-
had prisoners, specifically a whole bunch of centaurs. Each
Oh,
of the bottom
yeah.
map. Yeah, so the bottom map, there are a whole bunch of. I mean, this place is filthy, right? But they had you see these cages here lining the side of the hull. You can see that they were designed such that actually, you know what? Fuck it. The Oka's Will crew didn't know. There are a couple of very injured centaurs in some of these cages. You can see the cages were purposely lined up against the hull to act as a
Take
buffer
those hits.
to take those hits. And in there, there are a few centaurs. The centaurs that aren't are wielding shovels, or they're not anymore right now, but they are chained with shovels nearby. You see piles of coal near to these furnaces. In the center of the room is a mess. It's a whole bunch of animal carcasses, bones. There's a whole necklace of skulls kind of lining along. I mean, the place is brutal.
But there's no baddies, no gnolls.
No,
They all
the gnolls
scurried
are all
away.
the gnolls all left. The gnolls all left.
Alright.
And you can
Well,
see there's
I
a big
will,
more, a lot
as a
more shooting
gesture-
here
You
too.
go to start healing.
As a gesture of goodwill, yeah, let's heal the centaurs, let them go,
Mhm.
and send them towards their
I'm gonna order my gnolls to,
brethren.
unlock the doors and help them out and watch them very carefully as their penance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as they do, we're letting the three of them, we're introducing, not so much introducing, but just letting them know your oppressors are dead or fleeing. Your people are here. Join them and get ready. There's good news coming.
Yes, I will definitely tell you the good news. Fear not.
Not that good news.
Thank you, like.
Good Lord's word.
You don't miss, bro.
Also, I want to ask what my other two new disciples' names are.
The other two?
We got Ben. Mm-hmm.
You got Ben. Jerry's done. So the one is named Chip, and the other one is named Tail.
Okay.
You bastard.
You son of a
So
bitch.
Chit and Tail.
Chip and Tail.
Chit.
Chip or Tail?
Chit.
Chit. Okay.
I mean, copyright, nothing.
I will also say, I think we want to take some of the raw materials from this ship for
Sure.
fixing our ship.
Okay.
What fuel are they using? Is it just coal?
Yeah, coal.
All right.
Yep, coal. They've got coal-powered engines. But yeah, no like alchemical fuel or anything. But I mean, it's a pretty complex-looking thing. But yeah, for the most part, it's going to be coal. Yeah, Nebulin can give you like the full rundown of the ship, but yeah, it's a. Let me see here. What does stat block say it is? Because there are different types. Juggernaut. Oh, sorry, stream. Let me just get that off of that. Happens all the time where I put that. I put my Google links like bloop, right up on stream for everybody. Alchemical and steam are the ship's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I shut tabs down before I stream for sure.
I think as
midget
we're
born.
as we're collecting people and shepherding them back to the outside and freedom, I think I want to just hop by Luna as looking all the stuff around here, and I just ask, how long do you think it would take to make another flag for this vessel?
For a vessel of this size? Actually, not that long. 1 or 2 days. Have enough people working on it.
Well, we should get to work on that. Want to make sure everybody knows who's coming.
Don't you have your those little things on the board, those little girls. Aren't you?
Oh, they'll
aren't you
help.
little art
Little
projects?
things. Did you call them things?
Things?
Nigel, get the
I'm like,
fuck
where's he
out.
going at?
And you
It's such
wonder
a
why they're
Luna
afraid
moment.
of you.
Those little things. Yeah, do a little art project.
Oh my god.
It's too good for
Get
me.
a little art project. Make a flag here.
I think we have some paint left over.
Oh, yes, we do. We've got some paint as well from the centaurs, I think.
Sweet.
While Luna is here and everyone is nearby, I think I want to ask one more thing of Nebulin.
Sure.
Do you know if there's any way to alter the engines to have them run not on coal?
I suppose so. I hadn't really designed for any sorts of alternative fuel sources, but if you've got something in mind, certainly, yeah.
All right. Well, I feel as though the Terraphants, with their love of the land, would not be particularly fond of mining. So maybe we can find another alternative.
Oh, the nation didn't do any of its own mining. All the coal you see here, it's been provided by the conquering host.
Muldan Ardan.
No, they meet out in the Brianterra Ash Bowl.
The Ash Bowl.
They traded me not long back, along with this ship to run it. The gnolls and the goblins they had sort of arrangement. You see, the gnolls captured Terraphants and centaurs and strong people and the like, and well, the conquering host paid them for them.
I got another question.
Hmm.
You were working on a rocket at one point.
Yeah. That was a fun project.
Where might that be now?
In the hands of Vracaron Shred, the warlord of the conquering host.
Do you think you could build another one?
Oh, I mean, sure. That she was just a prototype, you see. This here's my masterpiece. But if you want a rocket, sure. I imagine with the right amount of parts and time, you could probably get some together.
Tell you what, whatever parts you need from this ship to use in your new projects, let us know. We will gather them up, we'll get them on Oka's will, and we'll head to the Ironwood so you can build in the safety of your own home.
I miss home dearly. It's so...
Now I should... Oh, go ahead.
No,
I should tell you something. Currently, we have information about the conquering host moving on the Ironwood pretty soon.
Really?
Yes.
Then there's no time to waste.
Right.
All right. He starts to kind of hop up and down. And I've got to get this engine back up and running. It got all wet for some reason. And he kind of like scurries down the hall.
Okay. At this point, is the Oka's Will coming around?
Yeah. Oka's Will's kind of coming around
just
towards the top of it.
Get the crew to help kind of like get all the raw materials off of this. Juggernaut.
Yeah, and you see the centaurs are reunited down below, just outside the front of the Juggernaut. Conroe's people they took some losses. They took a bit of a beating. I mean, not nearly as bad as it would have been had you guys not intervened and taken out some of the Gnoll pack. But I mean, the Gnolls were a fierce opponent nonetheless. All right. Additionally, the other source of damage to the centaurs were actually the Terraphants. The Terraphants are nowhere to be seen currently. They've stampeded off, and you can see that they left behind just a field of dead gnolls and hyenas, where they had initially gotten enraged and began their stampede. So the Terraphants aren't around for the moment. They have run off, they've charged off, but Conroe and some of the Voldine tribe have survived the onslaught, and are reuniting with the centaurs down below. Okay.
All right.
During this time, can I go along, healing?
Yeah.
With battle medicine, treating wounds and stuff like that, just amongst I'm gonna essentially spend my time doing that.
Okay.
And preaching at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Could I talk to Conroe?
Sure. You see Conroe is I'd say Conroe is actually probably receiving a bit of healing from Edenor. A lot, he's kind of hanging back, but a lot of his people have kind of pushed him forward, and they're like, "Please, Mr. Edenor, if you're giving healing, this the Chief Conroe," and Conroe's like, "It's nothing. It's little wounds. It's nothing." But yeah, you find Edenor and Conroe healing.
Great. So yeah, I go up to Conroe, and that was a hell of a battle. As he sees that I am ripped to pieces, despite the healing, he's still deeply
You still have
hurt.
your horn.
Oh yeah, my horn is fully he looks more like a demon than he looks like a werewolf.
It
Let
seems.
me start doing treat wounds on, because as you're doing this, I'll start putting bandages all over We need
Yeah.
help.
We
Move
don't
on.
need
Two
to see
different
this.
surgeries happening
Yeah,
next
two
to
different
each other.
surgeries. They're just kind of
Yeah.
happening alongside. And they're just kind of nodding. This is- yes, this was quite a. What did you call it earlier? Like a party.
It was a hell of a party. So, I know the Terrafants will be back eventually, once they calm down. I'm sorry about that. They'd be safe, farther from the battle.
The gnolls are cunning. You could not have predicted a company of them flanking from the side.
Yes, but it seemed like they did well against them, and you no longer have to fear. And I pull up that one of the heads of the gnoll captain.
Yeah,
And there's one more thing. Hmm?
yeah, he's just shocked. Like, I mean, yeah, keep going.
He's like, you no longer have to fear him or his war machine, or should I say, our war machine. Conra, how would you like to be the captain of our second fleet ship?
Conroe looks around and he says, "Oh, I am honored, Captain Lycus, but my people are not for machines. We live close to the earth. We live close to the natural way of things. And the nation's contraptions like these do not suit us. But I am honored by the consideration you've shown here."
Well, in that case, would you do me a favor? Would you at least take it to the Frog Grove and offer it to my longtime brother? And David, I blame you for this.
What's his name?
Glib?
Glib glub.
What
This
was
is your
up?
fault for naming the
Wubba-dub.
Grippling like a madman.
I don't even remember the name though.
Well, Wubba-dub was the fucking
Was
weird-
the
one in the tree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wubba-dub
he
was
on
a
a green, he just named
furbolg.
himself that.
Hang on, I got.
Hamilton? The
Oh no, you don't want to give this to Hammond, do you? No,
No,
Hamilton?
this is
No.
this is for the frogs.
the
My
frog.
frog brother.
It's for your frog brother. I know who you're talking about. I just gotta find him here.
My froggy
And again,
bros.
I fully blame you for naming them in the most painful way.
I was waiting for that. I was like, there's no way in hell he remembers that name.
Yeah, I don't remember most of the
also-
names at this point.
Hey Pim, as
Yeah?
you walk by, I just kind of nod at you. Pim, did you get your performance review?
Oh, no, I have a performance review?
Oh, and he digs through his pockets like, I must have forgot to leave yours on your your cot. Sorry.
Oh.
And yeah, he hands you a performance review. Since you weren't here last time, let me send that to you right now.
Okay.
At this point, like, move your hands just like a little bit because this bandage is all over.
He's just slowly becoming a mummy.
Starting to look like a
Yeah, basically.
The three like gnoll helpers at this point are just handing more bandages to Luna. Just a little conga line.
I
I
got
found the
stuck in a
name.
T pose.
It's
Bandages.
the name is Gubdub.
Gubbed.
Gubdub. G apostrophe D apostrophe ub.
Of course, there's a fucking apostrophe.
Hey.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah. And you want
The
these?
N.
You want these delivered to Gubdub? I think that is the least I can do for you in return.
Thank you. There's one other thing that I think is vital, though. They took a lot of your people and a lot of the Terrafants somewhere to do labor to collect the fuel for these things. We are going to be facing them soon at the Ironwood. After that, I'm not sure if we'll be ready for any sort of offensive. But when the time comes, will you join us to take back your people?
He looks around. He says, "Are you inviting me to another party?"
You're first on the list.
He reaches a hand out and extends an arm and says, "If you make the call, Captain Alcas, the Voldine tribe will answer."
He tries to do the handshake, but most of his hand is just bandaged, so it's just fingertips.
And I think right there is exactly where we're going to call our session tonight for this session of Sandsea Saga, as an alliance is formed between the centaurs of the Mystial Savannah and the merry folk of the Yoka's Will.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. Well done, and you guys are incredible. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this session of Sandsea Saga. This was session 34. Before we head out, let's just say a quick goodbye and good night to our players, starting with Hannah.
Sup, I'm Hannah. I've been playing Pemenia Neckle, the bravest little gnome bard that ever lived. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. Check out our other shows on Stealthy Elf Productions. We have Unearthed Inheritance every other Saturday. On the off weeks, it's a sister campaign to this one, so you gotta tune in. And yeah, happy to be here. Next.
Nigel.
Nigel play Luna, and I'm still laughing at him telling the hyena to move back, bitch.
Fuck you looking at, go
As soon as
away.
I-
I believe those
Yeah,
are my
as soon as
exact
it shows
words.
Max. Wait,
I don't know,
Nigel didn't
Oren.
say anything. He just said that. Who are you?
Me?
Did you say?
Oh, I said Nigel playing Luna, and then
And then all that. Okay, all right. Sorry, I missed
Went on a tangent.
it. It's late.
And then Max playing Edenor, just spreading the good news. Another great day. On to Ollie.
Forget your hashtag.
Hashtag blast.
hashtag.
And I've been your captain, Lycus D. Stratus, as played by me, Ollie. You can find me on social media as Lycus D. Stratus, because you go figure, I just have kept with it. And you can also find me on more shows here with Stealthy Elf, but also, and I have the name here somewhere. I have the name. I had the name.
What are you talking about?
Stop
Damn
it,
it.
Max.
Wubba
Stop
dub.
it.
Wubba dub dub.
No.
That's his name.
No. No, we can find him in other places. He's got other projects.
You can't find me anywhere.
there-
This is a new place.
Yes,
Rough
if you
up.
for the
No one
next,
else allows you at
few
tables.
Fridays, for the next few Fridays, I'm going to be playing
Fair point.
Javier, a deeply problematic child soldier, as I play a Animorphs role-playing game on Valorant's Twitch channel. VALDRIANTH. So catch me there on Friday.
Fantastic. And
Amazing.
guys, let's see if this camera refocuses for us. All right, guys, my name is David. I've been your GM this evening. You can catch me here as the game master of this fine game, as well as Unearthed Inheritance, the aforementioned sister campaign, both post-apocalyptic world stuff. If you like that kind of thing, we got some other projects. We just wrapped up the mid-season Terramahia finale, run by the fantastic Lycus D. Stratus. Definitely check that out. We're super close to 100 followers, guys. Come on. All right, and if you like seeing me play role-playing games, you can also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play Whistle, the Hobgoblin Fighter, in the Known Realms Telesh campaign. So, check us out. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye.
Yeah.